Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the Buzz. I get nightmares just thinking about it. It's a place that so many people loathe visiting.
I thought she was talking about me.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
Talking about a place, not a thing. There could be major changes coming to the State Department of Motor Vehicles. Cue the music.
Hallelujah.
All right. Governor Chafee is scheduling a news conference at the Cranston DMV headquarters this afternoon. Now, he's planning to discuss increased efficiency and improved customer service at all branches statewide. Very interested to see what he's going to say. It's still unknown exactly what the improvements are going to be, so we want to know what you think would help the situation at the DMV. A magic potion?
All right. Let me just preface this by saying that I ended up doing my business at the... Does that sound right?
My business.
My DMV business.
Doing my duty.
At the one in Warren, which is more of a home game for me.
Okay.
That was and the people there were very nice. A lot of the people that were behind the desk.
Yeah.
Please don't say anything bad about the DMV on the road show, they would say to me.
And?
So I'm not going to. They're very nice people. It was very efficient in Warren, The reason why I went there is because I went to the one in Providence first, and I was number 1,527 on the list, and they were on number 1,111. And this was at 1 in the afternoon.
I still have text messages from my husband from last week when he was number, it was like 330, and they were now serving 100 or something. So he had like close to 300 people in between. Now, he got the ticket at 12:30, waited a half hour, grabbed another one, and left. He came back right before they were about to close.
And they still weren't on his number.
Still weren't on his number. If he had stayed, it would have taken him 4.5 hours to do one thing at the DMV. Now, I got to say, one of our floor directors, Justin, had a great idea. Why not do it like Disney does with the Fast Pass?
Fast Pass?
Fast Pass. Why can't we do that? You log in, you get a specific time that you need to be there, show up between 2 and 3 p.m. Now, not guaranteed that you'll be served right at that second, but you at least have a better window of time.
A better idea.
Right, because right now it's just not working.
I just feel like there's a lot of major problems. Like the lines are always so long. The hours are terrible. I know you mentioned it before of how you were going to one that was just open on a Tuesday. Or I mean, maybe if they expanded their locations, maybe we just need more of them, because I feel like every single one you go to, you're waiting for hours and hours and hours, no matter what time of the day you go. I've had friends who said, I'm going to get there as soon as it opens, and there's already a line. There are people that sit and wait for the DMV to open, and I feel like it's just chaotic. You wait in line, you get to the front, they say, you don't have X, Y, and Z.
Can you imagine getting to the front and you don't have what you need? It's enough to make you want to just jump the cliff.
I mean, I understand that they're like, oh, we'll take you right away as soon as you come back. I'm like, that doesn't give me back the 3 hours of my life that I just waited to get to the front of the line.
You know, we were talking about this earlier. You know, growing up, I grew up in New Hampshire, and you literally used to be able to go to town hall, and there'd be the cute little lady with the glasses sitting behind the desk. No line, no wait. You just walk in and you do what you have to do. I mean, why can't we expand it to maybe not everything that you need at the DMV could be done at town hall, but why couldn't some of the things be done somewhere else?
Well, now you can. I found out you can do a lot if you're a AAA member. You can do a lot of stuff.
Well, I understand,
which is great. But I will say this, is that, I remember during the last election cycle, I don't remember what politician it was, but, pumping his own tires and pumping his chest about how the DMV's all new and everything's going to be wonderful, and hello, it's not. And the other thing, too, is after spending I only spent about an hour and a half at the one in Providence, the DMV there.
Yeah.
After I left there, the term buckle up never sounded so important after seeing some of the people that actually leave that building with driver's licenses.
You should see some of the people that take the eye test. I think it was my father, actually, coincidentally, who was telling me that there was an elderly woman. No. There was an elderly woman in front of him, and she's going, C, and the woman working is going, you mean L? Yeah, L.
No.
M? Do you mean A? Yeah, A. I'm like, why are you giving her a license?
That's insane.
I'll leave you with this. My grandmother, who is still alive, who's now almost 102, when she was in her 90s and still had her license, she used to go the week before to the DMV, memorize the eye chart, so when she went back the following week, she'd get the eye test right.
Is she off the road now?
Yes, she's off the road.
Smart, though. That was smart of her.
When she was 98, we took her license away finally.
Yeah, well...
It is a bad situation.
Well, I'd be interested to hear what the governor has to say, and hopefully these are sweeping changes, because one or two little tweaks is not going to cut it.
The building's beautiful, and the concept perfect, but something's broken here.
Yep. All right, well, let's head over to Courtney. I'm sure everybody has a disaster story to talk about online. Courtney.
They do. It's amazing. It's something that affects all of us. Obviously, we all live in this state and do use it to drive. Lots of comments on Facebook and on the live blog. So we'll start there on foxprovidence.com. This one's from Anthony. He said, let online services expand, makes for smaller lines at the registry. One artist said, I would like to see more clerks at the DMV for starters, less paperwork and more quicker service to the customers. She said, let's make the DMV in Rhode Island a model to follow. And Nick, the editor, says not only a change in attitude, but decrease in wait time is what he'd like to see. Here's our poll, what we're asking all of our viewers this morning. What type of change would you like to see at the Rhode Island DMV? A, decrease in wait time, B, more services available online, or C, more locations or better hours. If you want to join our Facebook friends this morning, there is over 10 comments, and Hope Leary says she wants to see more people working so the wait is shorter. Donna Mitchell, where is she? There she is. She wants to reopen satellite branches so people can go there instead of traveling all over the place. And Valerie Vivas says the ability to make appointments like California does, so you don't have to stand in line for hours. And that kind of goes along with that Disney Fast Pass thing, which I think would be really cool. So we'll see what the announcements are this afternoon. We'll also check in with your poll results in about a half hour. But for